World number one, Aina Zabalenka, geared up for the Australian Open title defense with victory over Russian qualifier Polina Kutametova in the final of the Brisbane International. The 26-year-old from Belarus recovered from dropping her serve twice on her way to losing the opening set to come through 4-6, 6-3, 6-2 against the world number 107. Zabalenka lost in last year's Brisbane final to Arina Rybakina before going on to triumph in the Australian Open for the second time in a row. Aina spoke during the title presentation, and she said a whole lot of things. But then, Aina Zabalenka coming through, turning the screw in her favor in this very one, despite struggling in the first set. What do you make of her impressive display so far? And are you hopeful that she's going to do well in this season?
You see, I watched that game briefly. I think it was the highlight I watched, and I saw high level of energy being put out there by Zabalenka. And that shows that she's ready to perform favorably, to compete favorably, and possibly win all available titles. You know, coming back from a set down shows that you have that zeal.
True.
You are being encouraged, not just because you are on the turf, but because you have something at heart. You have a particular place you want to be. And I saw that courageous side of Zabalenka, and I wish her the best in upcoming competitions.
We wish her the best in upcoming competition because he has a lot to offer this season. She was speaking shortly after that game. She promised her fans out there that indeed a lot will be coming, for her this season. Meanwhile, Naomi Osaka retired from the final of the Auckland Classic with an abdominal injury. The four-time Grand Slam winner, who was playing in her first WTA final for 3 years after taking a 15-month break and giving birth to her first child midway through 2023, took the opening set 6-4 against Denmark Clara Tausen, but the 27-year-old called for the physio at the changeover and stood and performed a series of stretches during a medical timeout. After consulting with the trainer, she shook the hand of Tausen, who picked up a third career title and her first since 2021, while Naomi Osaka apologized after having to quit the ASB Classic final in Auckland. Clara Tausen was emotional with her victory, in that very one. Not a good one for Naomi Osaka, pulling out of this very one. After being away for so many months, courtesy of, her childbirth and other issues, it wasn't a very nice one for her fans out there.
Nature called. You can be in a particular place in life, and we not having control over our health comes into play. Naomi Osaka was heading towards victory, and the pain came. She thought maybe after stretching some few minutes it would go off, but it didn't. And what did she do? She had to quit because, one, she need to be alive to compete in other competition before she will even want to be the number one or possibly push to get to where she want to get to. If you die today, automatically that career, that particular phase of life has been cut off. So she needed to do what she did. And Tausen, at the end of the day, benefited from the injury. I think congratulations to Tausen, and I wish Naomi Osaka the quickest recovery she can have in her career.